My Lenten journey to the cross continues here at Old Stonewall Farm, and it feels like the cross is always before me. I see it everywhere when I gaze out the window and I think about life and death. I think about faith and fear. I've been doing a lot of thinking lately, and I've also been realizing that I need to take time to process where I am in life, to think about where I'm going. Maybe I just need to breathe. And as I thought about all of this, lo and behold, my chickens brought to me a powerful message. Well, it's April Fool's Day here at the farm, and my chickens are at it again. One of them has played a wonderful April Fool's joke on me by giving me a rubber egg. Yes, a rubber egg. I cannot believe it. These chickens are driving me crazy. I've never experienced so much than now, what I'm experiencing with my chickens. So the other day I come down for breakfast and I slept in a little bit, and my husband went out to take care of the chickens. You know, he came back with their bucket of water and he held an egg in his hand and he said, "One of your chickens gave you a rubber egg." And I thought he was joking. I'm like, "It's a few more days until April Fool's Day. What are you up to?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And I looked at the egg in his hand and it looked like a regular egg, but when I got closer to it, it had a translucent look to it. And I knew he was up to something. He goes, "It's a rubber egg, touch it." So I did, and it was like a little water balloon and it was all squishy. Well, it turns out that chickens can lay a rubber egg, they call them. Basically, the shell didn't get hard. It could be a one-time fluke on the chicken's part, or it could be a sign that the chicken needs more calcium. So we went out that day and we got oyster shells to feed the chickens to make sure that they have more calcium. But I couldn't believe it. First of all, these chickens began giving me eggs around Christmas time. And so I thought, what a beautiful Christmas present that was for them to start laying eggs. And now, on April 1st, I get a rubber egg. You gotta love them. You just gotta love them. But I share this with you because that rubber egg has led me to take some time off. So this Sunday, there will not be a video. Rather, I am coming to you now and inviting you here to be at the farm and come into this old kitchen of mine to explore some of the God moments. And the God moment today is a rubber egg, because that rubber egg, as I held it and I touched it, after being in awe by it and totally amazed, learning something new about chickens, that rubber egg was my God moment, because it told me that you need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your body, your soul. And if you don't, your body will tell you what you're lacking. And so if one of my chickens is lacking calcium to make a strong egg, then I need to tend to that chicken. I need to care for that chicken to make sure that her egg production is the best it can be. But then what about me? What about you? What do you need right now to nourish your soul or your body? We have a tendency to keep on pushing ourselves. We have a tendency to get caught up in this, the world will not live without us. You know, the world will stop if we're not, part of it. But the harsh reality is this: the world will continue without you. And so we need to take a step back and realize it's okay to slow down. It's okay to say, I'm going to take some time to myself. That egg, which might mean my chicken needs more calcium, was my reminder that take care of yourself before your body starts to break down. Take care of your soul before you start to have some spiritual crisis. Turn to the Lord always and seek God out first and foremost before the time of need. As Isaiah said, I'm paraphrasing, but basically the prophet Isaiah told us the importance of seeking the Lord first listening to God and coming to God and having that relationship before a crisis hits. That is so important. And I have been forgetting that. I've been pushing myself. And so here at the farm on April Fool's Day, I had a rubber egg, but that rubber egg was no joke. That rubber egg was my reminder that you have to take care of yourself, because if you don't, your body will start to tell you what you're lacking. Your spirit will start to tell you what you're lacking. So today I invite you to take stock of your life right now and make note of where it is you might need to slow down. Make note of what nutrients you might be lacking, be it actual nutrients to feed your body or spiritual nutrients. Are you feeling disconnected from God? Then just sit still. I have a really hard time sitting still, but just sit still and listen to God. If you feel like you're just going and going and getting nowhere, then give yourself permission to stop and to breathe. I need to stop and breathe because I have been carrying around too much stress lately. Stress of taxes. Yes, it's tax season, April 15th, folks. And being a pastor and a writer and having to pay quarterlies, my tax situation is always just really not fun. And then, of course, there's Reverend, who is sick, and I appreciate your prayers for my cat. Still no word. He's still eating and drinking a little bit, but I welcome those prayers. And the other day, a friend of mine shared with me when I mentioned I was feeling a little bit sad, out of sorts. And when I said, I'm feeling sad, my friend reminded me that the Irish don't say, I'm feeling sad. Rather, in the Celtic language, they will rather say, I am carrying sadness. So I'm not sad, but I am carrying sadness. And I thought about that some more. I like that. I like that saying, that I am carrying sadness, because that, to me, is a reminder that it's not going to last forever. That, to me, is a reminder that when I say I'm sad, it won't last. It's just a season I'm in. So I'm carrying sadness. I want to offer that to you the next time you say I'm feeling sad or I'm sad. Rather, rephrase it and say I'm carrying sadness, because that will remind us that we can eventually put it down, or eventually we will no longer be carrying it. Perhaps somebody else will help us lift it off of our shoulders. Whatever it might be, it won't be forever. And it's okay to feel sad or melancholy. It's okay. We have to just be honest with our feelings and know that no matter what, it's a season and we'll get through it. So I'm dealing with my taxes. I'm dealing with a broody hen who I just can't seem to break her from her broodiness. She still wants to sit on eggs that are not fertile. It's a mothering instinct, but it's driving me crazy. And now I had a rubber egg. April Fools, right? We begin a new month, and we're heading closer to Holy Week and to Easter, the promise of the resurrection. Hope is about to bloom. So let us find strength this day to continue our Lenten journeys. Let us find strength to continue our journeys. And we find that strength by realizing that we need to make sure that we're nourished and we have all the right nutrients. So my friends, go forth and nourish yourselves. Pray more, be silent more, laugh more, smile more, and know that you're not sad. Know that you just carry sadness at times, and you could easily put that down. All right, let's take that back. Not easily, sometimes it is hard, but you can put it down.
Oh, your mercy never fails me, and all my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up until I lay my head, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. All my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. I love your voice. You have led me through the fire in my darkest night. You were close like no other. I've known you as a father. I've known you as a friend. Oh, I have lived in the goodness of God. Oh, and all my life you have been faithful. All my life you have been so, so good. With every breath that I am able, oh, I will sing of the goodness